I'm going to pop this a little bit. It's not too much on the liquidy side. Like, I feel like there's a little bit excess liquid in there. So what I was going to do, I was just going to let it drip dry a little bit so we can get some of that excess liquid out. It's nice and smooth, which is good. But I feel like what I will do is just leave this puree, and then I'll pass it through the sieve afterwards, and we get like a super fine puree. But that taste is great, fantastic. I'm really happy. All right, chef, I've got to go work early tomorrow, so I need to go go into bed. I hope everyone has a good night. Rexus, thank you so much for hanging out, buddy. I really appreciate it. Have a good sleep, amigo. Hope work is okay tonight. And thank you so much for all the support that you do. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, buddy. I'll speak to you soon, maybe tomorrow or whenever I see you next. Take care, amigo. Much loves. Right, so puree. Beautiful. So I'm just going to let that kind of... Can you see that already? It's already dripping. Can you see that? So I'm just getting the excess amount of liquid out of there. We don't want it to like be totally dry. I'm just going to let that stand. Let that do that thing for a while so we can get it. While I'm doing that, I'm going to quickly do some wash up. I'm going to get the pork chops out. I'm going to cook them. Actually, rewind that. I'm going to pane the fritters because they should be nice and firm now. So let's have a look. And they shouldn't be too frozen. Oh, they firmed up nicely. Perfect. So these are good. They're like holding their shape. So what we're going to do is pane them, flour, egg, and breadcrumb, or panko crumb. And then we're going to fry them. We're going to cook our pork chops. We're going to cook our veggies when we start getting the dish together. So I'm going to put these back in the fridge so they can stay where they are. Perfect. Magic. Let me do some washing up. Let me clean and tidy. Have a little spray down. And then we can press on with the next thing. Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate all your support today. Even if you're just being here, honestly, it means a lot to me. Just the viewer, you know, or lurking, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for the huge tips today. Goodness me. I can't say thank you enough. It means a lot to Chef. Almost had me in floods of tears, you crazy bunch. Crikey. Right, so... give this a little scrub. Oh, there goes my timer. Look at that. Perfect timer. Ready for those fritters. Didn't even notice. I'm going to turn that timer off now. 2 seconds. I'm going to finish scrubbing up here. And then what we're going to do is have a little clean and tidy. Where's my phone? Oh, it's there. Little bit of wishy-washy. Certainly is, Craig. Time for some wishy-wash. Right, just going to put a few of these things away as well. Also, I still need to put a few subs on the board as well. People who subbed today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Right, put these away. Close that. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, I've got 3 bowls here for my pane, and that's perfect for the egg, flour, and panko crumbs for those fritters. So that's perfect. Good stuff. Where's my cloth gone? Oh, it's over here. Perfect. Right. So let's put this away. So I hope everyone's enjoying their cheeky Monday. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It means a lot to me. And tomorrow, we're going to be doing ourselves some very delicious black bean and hatch chili. What's it called? Enchiladas. There we go. Took me a while. Took me a while, but we got there. We got there. Right, so I'm just putting a few of these things away, guys. Make sure we're nice, clean, and tidy. Magic. I really can't wait for you guys to see this new project I'm going to be working on. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a little bit different to like our usual like gaming Thursday. I'm hoping 2 weeks from Thursday we'll have it running, but I need to get it organized and get it sorted. So hopefully we can. And if you guys like it that much, maybe I'll do some more, or maybe change gaming day to that, doing that weekly if it's very successful. We'll see how that goes. But it's a new type of stream. And I feel like nobody's doing it at all on here. So I feel like I'll be the first to start it. So it'll be nice to see. Probably other streamers might follow. They'll see me doing it. Oh, that's actually a good idea. So, but either way, I don't mind. I just want to get it done and see what you guys think about it. See if you enjoy it. Right, where are we at now? So, clean and tidy. I also need a little spray down as well. So, before we do that, let me grab my spray. Just give us a little spray down. Make sure we're all nice, clean and tidy, guys. Right, let's clean up this board. And then we're going to start panning in the fritters. And we can get that on the go. So, flour, egg, and breadcrumb. Nothing too complex. And also, when you're spraying down units as well, guys, don't be forced to like spray and then wipe. Just give it about 10 to like 20 seconds before you wipe it down. Reason for it is like if you have got bacteria on the surface, right? You're letting that kind of antibacterial agent kind of work its magic, and then you can wipe it off. So if you just wipe it straight off, it won't work. It won't clean the surface very well. So just give it that time it needs just before you wipe it off. Doesn't need long, only like 10-20 seconds just to do that work. Right, let's put my pepper away. I can use this tomorrow. We're going to have red and green, so use them up. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. How's that puree looking now? I feel like that puree is looking very good. Look how much like excess liquids come out now. There was some in there, but it's drained off really nicely. So what I'm going to do, be very careful, get another bowl out. I'm going to pass this through the sieve so we get a super fine puree. And I'm going to put it into a squeezy bottle and we're good to go. Now you don't need to do this to the extent. You don't have to like drain it off and do as much as I can. Because the only reason I'm draining it off because I'm putting it in a squeezy bottle. And as I said, you guys don't have to do the squeezy bottles if you don't want to. Just to save yourself time. Once you blended it, you can just go with it. Right, so let's push this through. Very nice. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is going to pop this in the squeezy, and then that's good to go, and I can do some nice little plating with it. But especially if you're like making a risotto or something like that, you don't have to do this, what I'm doing. You can just make the puree, blend it, and it's good to go. Right, perfect. That's what you're looking for. Pretty much nearly all of the puree kind of push through the sieve. So it's going to be like nice and super smooth. And if you guys are looking for like a finer sieve, you can actually buy like a chinois, which is more of a finer mesh than the sieve. And you get more of a silky smooth kind of puree. So if you're looking for more of a finer mesh, I wouldn't mind getting myself one, to be honest with you, at some point. But you can get more finer sieves for like more silkier purees. Definitely for sure. Okay, squeezy. Fill it up. Over here. Perfect. Have I got a funnel? I think I do, somewhere. Oh yeah, we got one. Perfect. Pop this in here. And we're good to go. Very nice.
Chicken and beans, chicken and beans.
Darling, thank you so much for the 5 gifty subs. I appreciate it, sweetheart.
You better go get you some chicken and beans.
The gift sub for, I can't pronounce that one, but for the 2 months. Animosia, hope you enjoy the gift sub. Also, Smuckers. NyQuil and Solid Fingers as well. Hope you guys enjoy the gifty subs from Manders. Manders, thank you so much, sweetheart. Check in on beans. Northern PC Gamer, thank you so much for the raid, amigo. It's so good to see you. How are you doing today? How's things with you? I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. If we can get a shout out for Northern PC Gamer, that'd be great. Right. Beautiful. How's your are you on lunch break, darling? Did you get anything for lunch today? I thought you were coming home for lunch, sweetheart. Unless you are home and I'm just blind. Oh, you're on a working lunch. Okay, sweetheart. Have you got lots to do today? Outdoorsman, Neo, thank you so much for the follow. And Eagle Strike, it's great to have you here. Guys, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the stream from Northern PC Game. What are we playing? Euro Truck Simulator. That's such a relaxing, chill stream. Today we're making Asian-style pork chops. I'm also doing butternut squash puree, which I've done with garlic, thyme, cooked down, blended. I've also got butternut squash puree cubes, roasted off with garlic and thyme and salt. We're also doing for the sweet and sour, not a standard sweet and sour pineapple, this is slightly different. So red onions, peppers, courgettes or zucchinis with garlic and ginger. We're going to cook that down. We're going to add honey to it. We're going to add some rice vinegar to get that sweet and sour. The pork is marinated in soy, rice vinegar, garlic and ginger. And then we're going to finish it off with some blue cheese and spinach fritters, which I'm going to pane next. What do you mean by pane? What does that mean? Coat. So in flour, egg, and breadcrumb, and then we're going to shallow fry it, and we should be good to go. Thank you for the follows as well, Mazzy. It's good to have you here. Northern PC Gamer, thank you so much for the raid, amigo. How are you doing today? How was your stream, man? Did you have a nice day? And guys, if you're not following Northern PC Gamer, go.
Hey, I'm new. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, please, X?
Cheeky meow biddies. Hey, I'm new. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, please? Yeah, of course. I have got a command which shows a clip like where I've worked and what I've done, but I'll tell you what, I'll talk about it now. So basically, I'm living in the US. I'm originally from the UK. I moved over since September last year and got married to my wife in October. Been here since. Professional chef by trade for 14 years. I've worked all over the UK, from hotels, bars, pubs, lots of places, fine dining, Michelin star. I used to work for Mr. Ramsay at one point. I used to cook for celebrities while I was there, like Johnny Depp and comedians, footballers, all sorts of things. But been here on Twitch for 2.5 years now. This is my full-time job, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, teaching you guys about cooking. So we do all sorts of different dishes. Thursdays I usually do gaming, but I feel like I'm going to change that up to something else more foodie very soon. So something new and exciting for the stream. So looking forward to that. That's pretty much me in a nutshell. If you want to ask me any more questions or you're a bit curious about something, please feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer questions, regardless if it's about me or food or anything like that. You're more than welcome, but it's good to have you here. Cool, thanks. You're most welcome, buddy. You're most welcome. Hey, no problem. My stream was awesome. Thanks. You're most welcome. And thank you so much for the raid, buddy. It's always a pleasure to see you, and thank you so much for that support. That means the world to me, buddy. Thank you. Do you not work in like the kitchen anymore? No, I don't work in the industry anymore. This is my full-time job. So streaming and teaching you guys how to cook food, simple foods, fine dining foods. I do all sorts of different types of styles of cooking. Maybe we're going to be changing a few other streams as time goes on. But yeah, I don't work in the industry anymore because I like to spend the weekend with the family and my wife. Has Twitch been like capable of supporting you as well as your previous job? I mean, I'm not the most popular streamer. It has been difficult, but we've had our ups and downs. It's very difficult without the support of my wife and like her family, and the support from you guys as a community. I wouldn't be able to do this full time. So I wasn't expecting to do this full time when I first started. I said I got enough money to do this for like 2-3 months, and then I'll do part-time work and maybe do this part-time. But since I started, I've been still doing it full time. Hasn't been the easiest, but I've been enjoying doing it. So it's more important to me than just working so many hours. And yeah, you get money for it, but you know, I'd rather do what I enjoy doing. Right. So anyway, puree's ready. We're gonna pane the fritters next. So I need flour, egg, and breadcrumb. So we're gonna get them out very shortly. Let's have a look. So I need some flour. I don't go too crazy with the flour. 1 egg will be more than enough for this. And obviously the panko crumbs as well. Let's move my heat mat out the way. Perfect. So, plain flour, or all-purpose flour if you want to call it that, whichever's you're familiar with. So just drop a little bit of flour in here. So we haven't got too many fritters. We've got a little bit, but I don't want to be like wasting a load of flour for the sake of it. Beautiful. And Mans, thank you so much for the 5 gifty subs. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I hope school's going okay today. I hope it's going good. Right, without dusting too much flour everywhere. We want 1 egg. 1 cheeky egg. Where's my egg gone? Oh, there they are. I got them. Don't roll anywhere. Don't roll anywhere, Mr. Egg. That's quite a nice looking kitchen. Yeah, we moved house. We moved here since June. And we haven't been here too long, so I'm really happy with this kitchen. This is the best kitchen I've had so far on stream. A lot of the other kitchens have been quite small and compact, and they haven't been an issue. I've still made the food, still done what I wanted to do, but so far, this kitchen has been the best one we've had so far for streaming, so really happy with it. First day of school tomorrow, so I'm feeling really excited and overwhelmed at the same time. No, I get it. You know, you're going to be excited and overwhelmed as well, and you know, it's one of these things, isn't it, sweetheart? Hey, Kilwood Shaver, thank you so much for the host, buddy. It's so good to see you. What have you been up to, man? How's things? Thank you so much for popping in. Moved house when? In June this year, only a couple of months ago. So we were at another flat when I first came over. So, but we're more closer to the family over here now. Wow, is it still the summer season? Still is. Kilted, it's so good to see you, buddy. How's things? How's life? What have you been up to, buddy? It's such a pleasure to have you here, man. Right, egg, panko crumbs, what we need. Cheeky bit of pankos. Oh wait, have I got one already open? Good question, chef. Have I got one? Actually, I've got a feeling I used the last of it, and that was it. And I remember I really needed to buy panko crumbs because I ran out, because I used the other ones. So yeah, there is no other ones. This is the fresh packet, okay. Oh, you know, life and everything. Totally did. It's so good to see you, man. Great to see you too, my sir. Good, sir. Good to see you too. Goodness me. Been a while, but I hope everything's okay. I hope the family as well is all good as well. But yeah, fill me in what you've been up to. Eagle Strike, thank you for the $5, buddy. Come on, TTS.
What do you find annoying about US cooking? Like ingredients and conversions and how things are pronounced, like cilantro, not like this.
Cilantro, not like this. I haven't really found it annoying. I've kind of like adapted it myself. Got very confused at certain things like fries and chips, and goodness me, the list kind of goes on. But I've kind of adapted myself, and like, yeah, the conversions. Because I do my own recipes, it's not so bad. But I think my community like pulls their hair out, like, chef, just do cups. I'm like, I don't like cups, so I do ounces. So with my recipes, I do grams, and I also do like ounces as well for people. So it hasn't been so bad. But yeah, no, I've really kind of settled in really well when it's come to like the US kind of style and US like living. But yeah, really enjoyed it, and I just kind of feel like I'm there now, if you know what I mean. Still learning bits and bobs, but I'm getting there. And dude, thank you, Eagle. Thank you so much for the $5. Very, very kind of you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Let's have a look. Fries and chips. Screw cups. Smuckers, just to let you know, it is PG here. If you didn't know, it's okay. I'm not going crazy with you. Don't worry. But just to let you know, guys, it is PG stream here. That's all. Okay. I did teach summer school, but that ended July 26th, and regular school, yeah, begins tomorrow for the kiddies. So yeah, my wife has pretty much had a week off. She is a teacher. She's pretty much just had about roughly a week off. And she's been working like pretty much non-stop, so she's been working hard, and I appreciate her loads. Lots and lots. She does a lot for both me and her. Right. let's cut this an egg. So keep one hand wet, one hand dry. Very important. How long do like eggs remain good in the fridge? To be fair, eggs will actually last quite a considerable amount of time. Most of the time, you'll probably find on eggs like. Do they have use by? I thought it was like best before, but to be honest with you, I found in Britain eggs last a long time because we don't have them in the fridge. I would say a good few weeks. After that, if it's like a couple of weeks out of date, I would kind of draw the line there. But just for health and safety reasons, I would keep with the stay within the dates, just to cover your own back and just to cover my own back. Because you'd be like, oh, you recommended like 2 weeks and they were gone off. Just staying with the use by dates. But usually they do last quite a while, and they should be fine. Put them in like a cup of water. What's this now? Oh yeah, if you put them in like a sink of water, and if they like, if they drop? Which way round is it? I've totally forgotten because I haven't done it in years. Which ones is the ones that sink are good, or is it the ones that float are bad? I think it's the ones that float are bad. The ones that sink are good. So if it sinks and it's like flat like that, it's fresh. If it's like sunk but it's standing up like that, it's okay, but it's a bit old. And if it's like at the top, then it's like yeah, ditch it. So you can do the water test. That's very true. Forgot about that one. Best by date, like 60 days from the package. Oh, okay, best by date then. Okay, so yeah, I would give it like a good couple of weeks, but I wouldn't give it too long. Usually, you can tell if you crack an egg and something smells bad. I'd get rid of those eggs very quick, or you can do the water test, whichever you prefer. Don't use the floater. I knew somebody was going to say that. So there's some eggs in the fridge from December. Yeah, ditch them. They're gone. They're gone, my friend. they're no good, amigo. I would get rid of them. Right. So let's get these coated very nicely. So I'm keeping one hand dry, one hand wet. Because number one, it'll keep stop from clumping on my fingers or my hands. So you know that is also there as well. Hey, Holy Wolf. Hey, Chef. Hey, my friend. How you doing? How's things? Right, so a little bit of panko.